So we're just setting things up, so we're not... We'll get started in a couple minutes, let a few more people join. We're just setting things up still. We're just setting things up still. Yeah.
You are live.
We are live, yeah. We're still just setting things up.
Oh, let me check if it's working.
You can come in.
Come back.
Alright, we'll just give it a couple more minutes, wait for some more people to join. I'll sit down now. I have to like really lean in to see the comments. I'm like block Amy out.
No, it's alright. I'm going to send off still. You've got.
Alright, we can get started now.
Yeah. Okay, great. Hi everyone, thank you for joining us today. So we're doing a session today on anxiety and depression. So it's our next webinar in the series that we're doing all week on Mental Health Awareness Week. So do please tune in tomorrow for our next session. But for today, focusing mainly on anxiety and depression, and the whole sort of idea that it's okay not to feel okay. There's lots of people out there who suffer with mental health conditions, and I think we were reading, weren't we, Arvin, the other day, that about 1 in 4 people in any year will suffer with some sort of mental health conditions. So it's really common, and there are lots that you can do yourself. There's other services that you can sort of go and ask for help from as well. So we just wanted to get a bit of a discussion going on what you can do for yourself, and if you've got any questions about things that you're going through or any advice that you need, then please just put them in the chat box and we'll try and address it as we go along. Should we all introduce ourselves?
Yeah, so I'm Arvind, I'm a content producer at HIOS in GP, so we have Amy.
Yes. I'm Syra.
Annika, I'm one of the GPs. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Everyone.
There you go.
We've got.
There's pharmacists in the back as well.
And then John, introduce yourself.
I'm Talon GP.
Yeah.
But do we get? People looking out there, all that empty space up there, and I don't see any comments. So
Hi, Yasmin. Hi. Crazy Theodore.
Yeah, I guess he had enough. He has enough.
Bruv, big up the NHS, bro.
Come on.
Let us know what you want us to talk about.
Just put them in there because then we'll.
I think I just saw someone that was talking to me, something like that.
If you could choose one of two things in your life, it'd be love and if you could choose one of two things, money or love, which one and why?
How much money? You didn't even ask.
It's like 10p.
Listen, if it's a big amount of money, then I am for £10 million.
Let's not.
No.
Tell. Choose between love or money. What would it be?
Love? Oh, look at him.
Where's Ali?
Listen, if it's money, money.
Alright, wait, hold on. Someone goes, is vaping and smoking?
definitely.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do either. Don't do either.
There was something about people worried about vaping encouraging people who didn't smoke to start smoking. But that hasn't happened, has it?
No, I don't think so.
Someone's asked, all students or qualified?
We're all
We can tell you.
He's a student. Tal's a student.
We got
Tal's the
certificates.
only, Tal's the only student.
He's the only student.
Oh, actually, yeah. Student. Yeah.
Where?
Wait, I've got uni
Don't show
days.
too much.
I've got a uni days card.
Oh. Say
These two are.
Yeah, so me and Tal
Tal.
are both
And-
doctors, we're both GPs.
I've stopped student actually.
man like doctor with the Yeezys.
I'm not a doctor though.
Oh, if you stop smoking, can your get better from COPD? Can you
COPD is a bit
Yeah.
trickier.
Unfortunately, yeah, once the damage is done, there's not really much that you can do to reverse it, but it won't get any worse if you stop smoking or reduce the...
Can we play that game where you can only talk if you're on a chair, and if you're not talking, you have to stand up?
Alright, get up.
Okay then.
Right. And can you come a bit like that?
Yeah, don't drop the phone.
Yeah, don't break my phone,
Is that your
Tal.
phone?
Yeah.
There's loads of questions, wait.
Let's go to questions.
Alright, is this what you talk?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Go on, Tal.
it can take different forms. And actually, we reckon you can use TikTok for training. Right.
What are you guys? Question is, what are you guys?
Right. Everyone sit in the chair and say who you are.
I'm a junior content producer, so social media. A doctor. You have Yeezys on.
I'm a doctor.
I'm a practice manager.
I'm a care navigator.
And I'm a doctor. Oh, I wasn't saying. I'm a doctor!
Right. Any more questions?
No one's in the shop now.
Should we talk about mental health?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Invite your friends. Invite your friends to come along and join us on this live.
Yeah. I think we should sit down again. Have two people standing behind. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Go on, sit down.
I'm not really sure.
Look, there are more people are joining. How many
Yeah,
people
sit
are there?
down. Yeah, sit down.
No, but you should sit at the front.
Why?
Because when I sit in there, everyone's blocked.
I'll sit
They're
down.
not really behind me. Right.
Oi, listen, I appreciate this live stream a lot. Big up yourself. In a few days, I'm going to promote you. Oh, thanks.
Come on.
for that. Thanks, Slushy Crab.
Slushy crab, come on.
And welcome to Pfizer, an unknown 238 new joiner.
We are good.
Oh.
But we're talking about mental health.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to talk on the mental health.
Ask the people if they got any mental health questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anyone has any questions on mental health, that's what we're actually meant to be talking about. Yeah, if you have anything to do with mental health, anything you want to know, yeah, feel free to ask us.
Clinicians.
Yeah.
Does anyone not suffer from mental health?
I don't know anybody who doesn't.
No.
Can you get in the shop? Can you come behind Barney? I'll be probably the comment.
Alright.
Yeah.
You keep
Yeah,
welcome
I mean,
people.
yeah.
You're gonna like encourage, like get closer, get closer.
I
Alright.
think, yeah, everyone, like Tal said, everyone suffers from mental health at one point or another in their lives, whether it's sort of some stress, anxiety, feeling a bit down,
Getting
might have
married,
bereavement, yeah.
Missing a bus.
Missing
being
single
late,
life, yeah.
being
yeah.
single, being married, not having children, having children.
So Unknown238 News said, I need tips on how to handle pressure.
Yeah.
That is tricky.
What kind of pressure?
Yeah.
What's pressurizing you? Tell us. Speak to us.
Yeah.
I
Tell
mean,
us all.
Yeah.
And someone said, can you guys name 5 antidepressants?
We
That's
can,
the game.
but go back to that pressure one. Use this
Yeah,
one.
the pressure one.
Coming in now.
He said small pressure like life.
Live.
Life is
Life
big.
Like
Life
life.
is big pressures.
So I think there's always going to be something that's stressing you out, even if you feel like it's a small issue, for someone else it might be something minor, and for someone it might be a lot. I think it depends on the way that you manage and you it's like developing coping strategies and mechanisms to try and help your way through these sort of stressful periods in life.
Yeah, I think like a lot of it is about expectations. I think like people expect too much of themselves and of each other, and actually like it just puts a lot of pressure on you.
I
And
think
it
with
shouldn't.
with social media especially, like
Yeah,
you're seeing
social
people
media.
being successful. all
Stop
the
using
time.
social media, and all your problems will go away.
Yeah, except watching this, you can watch
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
TikTok's fine.
TikTok's good, but everything else needs to go.
No, but like honestly, it's about like having realistic expectations, not comparing yourself, not just trying your best in life, and seeing where that gets you. You don't need to, worry about things that aren't.
Do you know, I have no idea how I would cope in school now with all this social
Yeah.
media stuff. Because when I was little, like we didn't even have like a phone at home,
Yeah.
and I don't know. It's really tough, guys. And then you got COVID on top. It's just like
It's a lot to
makes
deal
life
with.
easier. But actually, I think
Yeah.
it makes life a lot harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially if you're a bit older and the cost of living crisis and all this stuff, it piles on.
It's tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard.
So Lulu said, "Will I ever be normal? I have bipolar and depression."
I think
But there is no version of normal. Everyone
Yeah.
is like, everyone's different. No one's like neurotypical. We've all got a bit of just, I don't know.
everyone's
Yeah.
different. Everyone's different in the way they handle life and things that it throws your way. So it's just about, like I said, just trying to find ways that work for you, and having the people around you and the support around you. I think that makes a big difference in how you handle these things.
I think is that Lulu, was it? Arnold?
Yeah,
They
Lulu.
just say
Yeah.
that, like, it's important that you get like professional help for for those sorts of mental health conditions, because but there's tons of help available, and again, like everybody else, there'll be good days and bad days and stuff, and it's just kind of knowing yourself, and your family or friends can be there to help and things. So yeah, it's kind of, it's good and bad, I think. Good in a way, because at least the social media and internet and stuff gives you more information. You feel like, you feel more supported potentially. But it's bad that, you can see a lot of unhelpful stuff on there as well.
Yeah.
So,
So Lulu said, I'm on my low at the minute, and then I get manic for weeks. I just want to be in the middle.
Yeah, and I think that's where getting the help from the mental health professionals and being on the right medication to help stabilise your mood comes in. It's really hard when you're sort of going up and down and being able to sort of just manage day-to-day things, let alone the future and
Yeah.
things. So I think it's just getting that help and making sure that you've got the support around you.
and I've seen plenty of patients actually over the years who, there are times when, like, maybe there's events and stuff, something that happens, but things do settle down. So I think
Yeah.
if you're going through a bad patch at the moment, just like, honestly, most people I came across as patients have been okay. Yeah, they, it's just a more difficult version of what kind of everybody goes through. But just in your case, I think you definitely need to get some help from your GP and the consultants and
Yeah.
stuff as well.
Yeah.
Are you guys even qualified to give advice?
We sort of are.
Yeah.
These guys are genius.
They're doctors, bro. They're doctors.
Yeah, so we are real doctors.
Yeah.
But it's a good question, right? So just because you're a doctor, does that make you an expert
I mean,
in every
yeah.
condition? If you haven't lived it, how can you? We don't really know what it's like to, have diabetes and stuff. But yeah, we're,
Yeah, I mean, we know the theory and
You're
we know
welcome.
what patients have told us. So in that way, we've got experience of how to help and what helps other patients. So we can try and pass on some of that knowledge and see if that helps for you guys as well.
one thing actually I've noticed. I've been a doctor. Not only am I a doctor, but I've been one for like 20 odd years.
Let them guess.
Oh no! All right. How many years have I been a doctor?
If anyone was listening.
Anyone was
Tom,
listening?
can you come and sit here? I feel like your knees are like tough in a
I'm an old. Oh, but then like.
No, sit over there. You can see you in the shot. I want to stand behind him.
All right. How many years? One. So, just put your number in.
They're listening. 20 asking where we are in West London. Take a guess.
All right. How
So we
many?
deserve a pay rise.
How many years has Monica been? a
Yeah,
doctor?
how long have I been a doctor? That's a
Good
good
question.
question.
A doctor or a GP?
What's
Sorry,
the difference?
doctor.
What's the difference,
Okay.
guys?
Oh, you
Okay.
didn't
People
do-
don't know.
I mean, people.
Oh, you have to be a doctor first.
Yeah.
For like ages.
Why does the older guy look like the type of person that would get so lit at a party?
We need to share some videos of how dogs do.
I can do some moves like
No,
that.
not now.
Oh, alright. Right.
The Jarby Samurai said 11 years for you.
No.
Nah, not 11.
Oh, come into the
We
shop.
should let everyone guess
Come-
how long
come-
we've all been here.
Yeah. Not 11 years for me.
How can I snap out of feeling tired and fed up? Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, that is a difficult one. I think it depends what the reason is behind all of that, or what's making you feel like that. If it's just a general sort of stuck in the daily routine and things, it's just about trying to find that interest you and getting more involved time with people that you enjoy and doing something different in your day. Being outside.
In
In
like your
nature.
normal day to day, just literally going out or playing
Yeah.
video games or literally anything that's just not what you normally do, and it will help so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
God. Cool. Really, what are you saying?
I was
I was exhausted.
Exhausted by the end of it.
Patience as well afterwards. So, yeah, it's tough. So,
It can be hard, but yeah, it's just about sort of keeping those boundaries, I think,
Mm.
between work and.
I think this sort of stuff helps. Let me just take 2 seconds to answer some quick fire. Name 5 antidepressants. Yes, we can. With the possible.
Oh, that's a tough one.
They don't know you.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, I'm going to throw these questions out. I need answers for these. Remember, the key thing there is possible.
Ice cream.
Alright.
Word possible. So it's not
Yeah.
tight.
Don't you dare.
Live, small pressures like that.
Yeah. Get out of it back in.
One sec.
Technical issues, guys.
Miriam Oxo said, is bipolar genetic? There is a genetic element to it.
Yeah.
It's not like
It doesn't necessarily mean it's passed down in the family, but I think if your parents or other generations have had bipolar, then I think you're at slightly increased risk, but it doesn't mean that you will definitely get it.
so. Yeah, Louis. I just want to wake up normal. System crash. Where in West London is this GP? In Anslow.
Take care, slushy crowd.
Nobody. Where in Anslow? K Shaw 20. You can answer this one, Chef. Amy's other name is Chef. Oh, it's a long story. Why do I need little oxygen? I can swim underwater for about 10 to 15 minutes. Is this out of the norm?
Yeah.
I'll answer that one. If you can swim 10 to 15 minutes
Are you
underwater,
Aquaman?
You're a fish.
you want to check your hands and check there's no like webs on them, and that you haven't got a little tail as well, and gills. So no, that's very abnormal. You should go and see a zoo. Are you guys qualified to give advice? Yes, we are. I'm on 200 milligrams of Sertraline, it's not working.
You need to call your GP and ask for a switch.
Good. Nice, give it up, give it up.
Yeah.
We should have a little card saying if we agree or not. Thank you 5D187. Thank you for that message, and that's a really unfortunate name, but there you go. Where do you think your GP? Is the real me on TikTok? Is there? What was that saying?
Are you on TikTok?
Is there a real?
Oh,
me?
that's the username. So the username is the real me on TikTok. What's the
Yeah, is the real me on TikTok? Welcome, welcome. What do you do if you think your GP treats you unfairly and dismisses you? Brackets underlying racism. Arvind, you can have that one.
Find a new one.
Report it.
Go to your
Am I wrong?
CCG first and then find a new one.
There's an interesting report that's come out on.
Oh yes, do you want to share that?
Well, we'll do.
No, do it, but it's worth
But
talking
there was a report that recently went round. So they were asking GP practice staff. Majority of the people who filled out this survey were GPs, but there's a lot of kind of racism and discrimination going on in the NHS from staff and patients as well. So maybe we'll do another session on that and show you the report as well. It's really interesting.
And we've got 84 people now. Yay!
Let us know.
And ask any more questions.
Yes,
if you've got any questions, just
about
throw them in.
anxiety, depression,
Anything
mental health,
at all.
whatever you want. Yeah.
Why do I get intrusive? Oh, Lulu says, why do I get intrusive thoughts, and why do I think so deep into little things? Chef, do you want to have that one? She's the lady with.
Bipolar
Yeah.
and I don't really know. It's just like everyone has levels of like me and Arvin were actually having this discussion
Yeah.
about intrusive thoughts the other day. It just it's just something that I don't know if you guys, but we all go through it in some sort of way.
Yeah. And I think with some certain mental health conditions like bipolar, you may be
You might
just a
get
bit more at
more.
risk of it. But I think that's where all these talking therapies, things like CBT come in handy, because they help you sort of process and manage these thoughts so that you're not always sort of dwelling on it and focusing everything on negative thoughts, and it helps, change the way that you think and things. So yeah, that's where these talking therapies, CBT, is really helpful.
But also, like, it might mean that your condition might be getting worse and stuff. And again, Lily, we're a little bit worried about you because we think you need a little bit of help, and you can definitely have a chat with your GP or your. Sometimes, like mental health services, they got like a crisis number where you can call that number and get like urgent help. So
Definitely speak to your GP.
and obviously there's still like we find that there's still like a little bit of stigma around mental health, less than before, but it's still kind of there. But actually, we've had so much of this in COVID and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's still there, right? But we're trying to raise awareness with this TikTok and other things, and I promise you that nobody will kind of, you won't feel judged, or people are there to help out, and they kind of know what to do. So if you're not in a good place, then contact the emergency number. You probably have that anyway. When you're under the team. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds.
But thank you, Lily, for sharing your thoughts.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah.
yours is. Sorry guys, if you're having it's a bit of a delay.
I think
Is
mental
yours
health has gone a lot worse since the lockdown. The
Yeah.
lockdown.
Yeah.
The lockdown made it a lot worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
And having to stay inside all day.
Yeah.
just can't be good
And it's
for
sort of
anyone.
made people a lot more lonely as well.
Exactly.
I think. Yeah, we were talking about this earlier and how loneliness is such a big thing at the moment.
Yeah, so it's Mental Health Week, and loneliness is actually a theme of Mental Health Week. So yeah, lockdown definitely had a part to play in that. Even people that don't have serious mental health issues still felt something to do with lockdown.
Yeah, and it just shows how easy it is to sort of get yourself into that position. You know, one thing in your life will change and you sort of find yourself somewhere you didn't ever think that you would be. You're just, you know, you're experiencing all these thoughts and not feeling yourself, and you know, and so many of us felt like that over lockdown.
My friends.
Yeah.
Where is it?
68 people. Is that Bonwiji? Oh, thanks Lulu for the heart.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Aww.
Mine's gone.
Yes.
think it might be.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
Right, if anyone's got any questions, we're going to wrap this up now because
Yeah.
we've got work to do. Can't spend all, sadly. Right,
Yeah, you got a couple more questions.
Lunch break is
and
over.
then-
yeah, this is.
Come on, guys. Any last minute questions?
Going.
Going.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank
Honestly,
you.
we've been-
Thank you. Thanks for joining. Bye.
we'll do loads of these, and remember to like and subscribe. Is that what they say?
Follow.
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 Follow, like and subscribe to YouTube.
And
And
join
what-
us
is it follow
tomorrow.
and what?
No,
Yes.
follow.
Tomorrow.
Just follow.
Just follow us.
Just follow us.
4 o'clock
and
tomorrow.
four
We'll be
4
back
o'clock
here.
live.
We're back again tomorrow. So.
Be there or be square. People say that
Good to
anymore.
you.
Bye.
Bye.